Now we're going to have a sphere. Boy, I should have grabbed one. Do we have a ball laying around anywhere? Easy to find?
No.
Okay, that's all right. We can imagine the same thing happening. So we have a plane, and a sphere is passing through the plane. What do we see at first? The very first thing we notice.
Well, we just see a point at the bottom.
Point, right. When it touches the plane, we see a point.
And then we see a very small circle.
And then bigger and bigger and bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Until when?
Until we get the biggest circle there is.
Until we get the biggest circle there is.
And then
It's part of the sphere.
Then it shrinks.
And it shrinks back down. And the
To
last thing
the
we
point.
see is a point. Okay. So how is that similar to what happened with the circle and the line?
Well, it's kind of, you moved it up a dimension. In the circle you saw lines.
Mm-hmm.
And here you're seeing circles.
Okay. So what does a circle or a sphere in 3 dimensions look like when I project it down to 2 dimensions?
Well, it would look like probably like a filled in circle.
Yeah, filled in circle.
You get you've infinitely many concentric rings of circles.
Mm-hmm.
You hit everyone but the outermost circle twice.
Yeah.
Well, now I can see kind of what 4-dimensional spheres would look like.
Okay. What do you think they're going
So
to look like?
first you have a point, then you have a very small sphere, and bigger spheres. So you get a really big sphere, and then you shrink those spheres until you get a point again.
Okay.
So the projection in 3 dimensions would basically look like a filled in sphere.
It would basically look like a filled-in sphere. So just like we see for our cube, maybe I can erase. This is what the 4D cube projects in 3 dimensions, and you can see it sort of does project in. For our 4-dimensional sphere, when we project it into 3 dimensions, sort of make that shadow, we get a filled-in
Sphere.
sphere. And what happens, what can you say about the points on the inside of that sphere?
Well, all of those get counted twice except for the outermost sphere.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 points project to the inside sphere. And 1 point, only 1 point on the 4-dimensional sphere projects to the edge of the sphere.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty neat. What do you think? So what do you think a 4D sphere looks like in 4 dimensions?
Well, I think it would kind of look like a stack of spheres.
Okay.
Like spheres getting a stack of infinitely many spheres that differ by infinitesimal amounts.
Cool. What do you think it looks like in 4 dimensions?
So yeah, just think you have a point, then you have an infinitely small sphere, and then you get a bigger sphere, all the way up until you get a very big sphere, and then you go back down to a point.
Interesting. Yeah, and that's really similar to what a sphere looks like in 3 dimensions. Right?
Cool.
Cool. All right. Good work, guys. Good work this morning.